There is a restricted monkey in Yellow Stadium, but we can only use these 3 towers right here, which is known as Heli, Village, and the Ice. Now this strategy might seem one of the best late game strategy, but we're going to pull this off here by hopping into a ranked game. Let's just get right into it. And if you guys enjoyed today's wonderful content, don't forget to drop a like on today's video. And second of all, if you are indeed new here to my channel, do not forget to click that subscribe button, because according to YouTube analysts, there's like a small percentage of you guys are watching are actually subscribed. So remember, subscribing and like the video is always free, and can always change your mind at the end of the day. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are on the map of Star. Every time I get the map Star, it's always the map Star. But we're going to be using the strategy of Biker, Heli, Village, and the Ice. So we're going to be starting off with my boy Biker as going to be his hero, which obviously y'all know that Biker is absolutely one of the best starting hero in all of Battles 2. But we're going to be going for the Ice Monkey or the Heli Pilot as going to be our next tower here. And this guy will be starting off with ETN and the Task Shooter as going to be our loadout. So he's running with attack along with it. I think my guess here could probably be me. He might be going for Tap Farmer Sniper, which could be my only guess here. But with today's video, if you do not know, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be trying out this type of eco strategy, which is aka Heli, Village, and Ice, which we did get this from the Clan War, which we're not in the Yellow Stadium, by the way. We are in a ranked game still, because obviously if I hop into a Yellow Stadium, if I rather prefer hopping into the Clan War, obviously many of the players that aren't as good are going to die instantly to the AI. So that is why we want to somehow hop into a ranked game to try this out, especially whatever if we do get some better opponents as usual. But I think we're going to start switching up with some Space Pinks, because obviously y'all know that Space Pinks is going to be one of the best way, whatever, if we're going to have to save more money to go for the group sets of greens here. But we are going to go for the quad darts as of right now. Perfection. And I know this is going to be a pretty good one, because I know Biker along with the Heli combination, you already know that basically whatever, if you have level 10 the ability, then basically the Heli Pilot gives like double damage. But however, if you ever go for level 20, basically it will give like triple per damage, whatever, if you activate it though. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting moment here. So we're going to see if we do somehow go for we'll have the upgrade to the faster darts, just able to play safe here. And I am going to have the Heli Pilot, which is going to be the next one here. Okay, send me with some Space Black. So I think we are going to somehow be fine here. We'll have the Heli Pilot like way up there. But however, we do leak lives here. Yep, we leak down. But that is fine, because we can easily somehow regenerate lives by going for the support Chinook. And that way we should probably somehow be a-okay against the insides here. So I'm excited to try this out. Whatever, if we're going to somehow go all the way get to round 30, maybe go all the way get to round 40 plus. I'm assuming going all the way get to Sun and Death here is going to be like one of the toughest ways to somehow be super duper careful with. But we'll have the upgrade to the Razor Rotors as of right now, because I need to get that up for the, for the defense here, whatever, if we do somehow get like a counter rushes. But we're going to go and start going for the Village like as of right now. Okay, we're like very close off. Hold on, I'm going to go for the Village here. Okay, this will be the rare scanner, by the way, because I know obviously we need to somehow get that up, and we'll have the Ice Monkey as of right here, so we are going to go for that. Now as for that, he's got the Wizard and he's got the Boat. So typically he's running with Tag, Wizard, and Boat with ETN, which is really interesting. Okay, Semi Wizard Reach is behind, but we have the upgrade to what's it called? I forgot the upgrade's called, but the Grow Blocker. Okay, so that way this will allow us to able to not reach and farm a lot. But we'll have another Heli Pilot right about here though, just in case if we do somehow get like a counter rushes or whatever, if we do somehow get like a Rainbow Rush, Purple Rushes, etc., then we will have the Ice Monkey to go for the Ice Shards to deal against that. Okay, this guy is actually going to be struggling a little bit, but he is going to somehow be a-okay, chat. But I don't even know if this guy will be going for the Merchantmans here. But he only has the bow, but you never want to upgrade to the cannon ship or go for the Merchantman upgrades here, which is pretty weird. So yeah, I don't even know how exactly are we going to pull this off here, but all I could tell we were going to do is we're going to try to somehow go for a long time for support Chinook, or we should probably go for like an eco advantage, so that way we can easily somehow like go for the Heli farms as much as possible. Because don't forget, Heli farms along with the lowest eco, it is not going to be pretty easy. You want to somehow send like a bunch of eco, whatever, if you are going for a long time for Heli farm advantage here. So even though that the strategy could possibly beat me, it might be pretty overpowered. We're gonna still see of how good it is. Well, typically it's gonna be super duper overpowered. whatever if we are taking a case here. Speaking of that, he has, well, he's got the Wizard, he's got the, what's it called, the Destroyer on his Buccaneer, which is going to be pretty helpful, especially against like a Maul Rush, maybe a ZMG, BFBs. Well, you need to get a lot of defense up for BFBs, especially along against ZMGs too, though. Okay, so we're going to switch things up with pinks and then with some yellows here, because I think some people rather prefer go for the mix equaling with some yellows and then along with pinks over the top. That way we could try to somehow get much eco as much as possible. Now, I'm not sure how exactly that this guy will handle against the AI, because if you go past round 40 here, then this guy needs to somehow go for it, is to go for the fit tiers for the Task Shooter, Wizard, Buccaneer, something like that. But if this guy does not go for that, then obviously he will somehow be struggling very much along against the AI sets, especially against like ZMGs, BFBs. Like, you need to somehow go for your defense up, in case if you do want to somehow defend the AI ZMGs, something like that. Also, we should be fine against the Ceramics, right? I think we'll be fine here. Okay, we're fine. Alright, let's freaking get it, chat. Alright, here comes round 20, by the way, with some ups here. So, I am going to somehow be fine here, which I know we got the upgrade to the... Well, we have the Ice Charge just able to help out a little bit. And we'll go for the Monkey Common here. Hopefully, we'll be good. And I think this might be my time here to go for the Heli Farms here. And, okay, I might be struggling a little bit in the sets here, so we're going to go and start going for the Arctic Wind, which is going to be like a whopping around at 2,900, so let's go for the Arctic Wind as of right now. Perfect. Now, I know Thai Ceramics, which obviously y'all know that Thai Ceramic Rush is going to be super duper hard to defend it, but whatever, if we do get like a Thai Ceramic, something like that, then I think the best way to do is to go for the Snowstorm, because if we don't stop it defended, then I think the best way to do is, you know, try to counter against him just to see if this guy will somehow be dead to the Thai Ceramic Rushes here, because if you don't somehow kill it off, if you don't defend, then you have to somehow counter with Thai Ceramics or any rushes like immediately though. But it's right around 25, chat, and we should probably go for the upgrade to the Icicle Impel for DETs. Because if not, then we're going to somehow be screwed against that. Looks like this guy, he is not rushing me though. That's a good sign. And I think we're going to start building a lot of type of helis all the way, chat. And even though our goal is to try to take it all we get to the highest advantage round, all we get to pass round 30, all we get to round 40 with along with the strategy. And I'm hoping we can try to go for the upgrade to the Apache Starship, which I think I'm going to go for that maybe right about now. So we're going to go for the Apache Starship. Perfection, chat. And this directly busts with along with Bikers level 10 or the Flame Trails. I don't know how to say it, but we're absolutely going to somehow be good. Whatever, if we are going to somehow get like a beefy rushes from my opponent's side. And even though he might send me with some DETs, we will still somehow go for the Impel. I'm hoping we don't somehow like mess things up here, because I am like very far off to try to somehow go for a defense here in all the battles too. Okay, we're back on our max lives here, so it's a good thing we have 157. And yes, chat, going on above or stay 150 will still take you to sudden death, because if you don't get the max lives here, unfortunately you'll get GG round 40 and you're gonna lose to sudden death to round 40 end. And I'm definitely gonna be locking in, because of whatever, if there's like a BAD rushes maybe or so, then we want to somehow go for the Apache Prime, go for a defense here. I think we are going to somehow be good without going for the Icicle Impel. But holy cow, that's a lot of helis here. I mean, I need to log on target, so that way we could probably somehow see the map better. Alright, so I have all my locks in place for my support Chinooks here. Now we're going to go for the Apache Prime right about now, chat. Now, I do apologize that my live comm got a little bit too overwhacking, but I know all the fact we want to somehow showcase the strategy for you guys for today's video. I have been thought about if we do somehow get like a fortifying all-out rushes, but right now he's going to go ahead and start building so many of the boats up. By the way, this guy did have the 5th tier Task Shooter, which is known as the Super Male, but you want to somehow go for the Overdrive to help out a little bit though. Also, we should probably go for the Command Sheet Commander. I think he is going to somehow be good, chat, right? Yep, he is going to be fine. But this is going to be a pretty intense game here, so I do want to somehow get a lot of Tupper Ice Monkeys like all over the water. So let me see if I could go for like an Ice Monkey like right here. This will be the way so we can easily somehow get so many of the Heli pilots on top of the water. Okay, I can't even fit because I kind of messed up the spot. So let's see if we can get that up. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and start building so many of the snowstorms up, because this will allow you to able to have a lot of per water space for my good old land towers. But we're actually doing pretty decent now, so we'll have the Icicle Impel here, perfect, and then we're gonna go ahead and start going for the Super Brittle as it's going to be the way. Also, which one's my tech bot that is activated? Is it this one? I think it's this one, chat. Yeah, I think this might be the one. Now, all this guy needs to someone go for is to go for the carrier flagship, power lore, go for anything you want to have. And lastly, you do need the wizard fits here, so this will help out a bit, whatever, if you're struggling, chat. Okay, I think this might be my perfect time to try to get a lot of heli pilots here, so we need to get a lot of helis to go for Apache Starship spam. Do we have the helicopter Apache? Oh, I don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. And let's start building so many of the helis as we can, chat. Hopefully, by the time, if this guy will counter me with some 45 BD rushes, which I'm definitely gonna be down to somehow get like an all-out. And we'll have my home of defense up, chat. Wait, did I sell my biker by accident? There's literally no way I accidentally sold biker bones. There's no way I did that, chat. Alright, well, it's a good thing we have a lot of spare per money here, so we'll go for level 20 once again, which, guys, I did not mean to sell biker. Like, that was definitely a really big mistake, but it looks like we're definitely gonna go all the way get to past round 40 here. Like, holy cow, man. Like, this guy, he does not lead down some lies here, which I am so surprised that we're definitely going to somehow be cooking, even with along with the best heli late game strategy of all. So I just have to keep on building so many as we can here. Hopefully, this is going to be enough, chat. Okay, I ran out of money, by the way. Oh my god, I have no money. What the heck? We should probably sell you, and then rebuy my Monkeyopolis here. So, how much is going to be? 75k? Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, I need to save more money here. I think we'll stop, like, right about here. And I need, like... Oh my god, I'm very close, chat. Like, I know the round's going to be ending very, very soon. Okay. There we go. I got it, chat. Now we have a lot of money, ladies and gents, because I know we sacrificed all of my village farms here. Looks like we're making a lot. Yup, that's a lot of money we're making. Yup, this is the way we want to somehow sacrifice all of my village farms. And it's already the final round, ladies and gentlemen, with some ZOMGs. Let's freaking get it, chat. And, oh, is he gonna struggle against that? Oh, wow, he might be struggling here. Oh, he needs to go for the Pyro Lord. Do something, bro. Come on, bro. Just go for your Pyro Lord, bro. Oh, you couldn't just Pyro Lord it, bro. Oh, wait. He might be fine here. Okay, he's fine. Holy cow, that was bad. Okay. Round 41 is here, chat. And it's Son of Death. And I think he might somehow be dead soon because there's no chance. Oh, I saw the BAD rush. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta start locking in here. Hold on. Okay. I'm activating everything as we can't. I have no helis everywhere though, which is pretty bad, but I think we might still somehow defend it. Right? Oh, we're actually defending. Look at that shred, chat. Look at that shred. Oh my god, we're shredding this, chat. Oh, I didn't go for the super brittle. Oh my god, I forgot to go for the S brittle. Bro, I literally forgot to go for the upgrade. Okay, I gotta start going for... Okay, so another one. Oh yeah, you're gonna die to the BADs here. Hold on, let me sell everything. Oh my god, that's a lot. I can't migrate my home, and that's the problem. But I can sell you to rebuy some of my biker. Use the ability. I can't fit because I can't see. You know what? I'm gonna sell you so I can micro my Call of Arms. And he said it a BAD. Holy cow, and he surrendered. I just knew he's gonna surrender though. But dang, bro, you guys saw of how shredful that basically you guys see that the strategy barely shreds everything, especially along with the level 10 bikers triple damage, because don't forget, if you have level 20 up, you'll get like triple damage for heli pilots, especially along with the damage here. But hey, I'm kind of glad that we finally get to see some rushes from my opponent, because I know obviously that this guy will be struggling against the AI on round 41 plus, because his defense is like really off garbage though, like oh my. I might do a sandbox test to try this out along with the defense here, so let's hop into a sandbox right now. Alright, chat, so let's just get right into it. So we have everything set up. Now, I didn't fill up a lot of time for helis like at the top, unfortunately, but we're gonna still see of how good it is against the infinite fortified BADs. It is though in battles too. So let's go ahead and start activating everything as we can here. And I think this is probably going to somehow be extremely broken. So we're gonna activate all of them as we can. Keep sending more of the infinite. And look at that shred, bro. Look at that. Oh my god, there's no way we're trying that. Even on round 40, like, that is just absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me set this up. Wait, oh my god, I thought I saw it hit 4 million mark. Oh my god, there's no way. Okay, we're buying biker, and look at that, bro. There's no shot. This strategy is just completely insane, and it's broken right now. All right, activate Call of Arms. I mean, look at that, chat. Look at that. I mean, guys. Yo, there's no way. There's no way that it shredded everything. Okay, I got my tower boost back, and we'll have my home defense still. I mean, guys, look at that. There's no way. Guys. Dude. There's no way. This is absolutely one of the most insanely overpowered Heli eco strat ever, because you have level 10 ability along with level 20. That is really impossible for any players that can't even be Heli players like this. But let me know about your thoughts again about this strat down in the comments down below, which you already know this strategy is just completely massively overpowered. We will somehow take that for sure for today's Bloons content, which I'm happy that we get to see some matches in the Sandbox, and I know we did get a really good game along with a ranked game. So again, we will somehow take that for the content, alright? So GG's. But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys do all enjoy. Do not forget to click the subscribe button if you are new here, and don't forget to drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to check out my previous video of the 3 best ETN strategies in Bloons Sea Battles too.